What's up, everyone? Today we are going to be exploring all things Salt Lake City. We made it into Salt Lake Park, and we just stopped at the Ladyfinger Looking Point. No, I should have probably done a bit more research on Salt Lake, but I have no idea what Salt Lake is about. But from here, we're gonna go up to the visitor center. It was a nice, how long of a drive was that? About
I don't know.
almost an hour drive from our hotel to here. It's pretty chilly outside right now. It's like 32 degrees. It's right at freezing. First stop, Antelope Island State Park. Located within the Great Salt Lake, it covers around 45 square miles, and it's located roughly 25 miles north of Salt Lake City.
There is a bathroom at this point.
Okay.
It's it's that kind where there's just a hole in the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cool. No, it's like a toilet where you can sit, but it's like bottomless, deepless stuff. So
Oh, it's like probably a big container at the bottom.
yeah. So if you drop something, it's gone.
It's gone. We just finished looking at Lookout. What was this spot called?
Ladies' finger.
Ladies Finger Lookout. It's really nice.
Yes, nobody's here, and it's not too cold when it's sunny. It's actually like hot. So next stop is the visitor center, and then if we did not see any bison, we need to drive another 12 miles to see the bison.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see. There's a lot of wildlife around here. We see a lot of ducks and like birds and stuff, but we want to see some bison, which is what this is known for, is to see bison walking around. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see some. The island has natural scenic beauty and is home to various wildlife including bighorn sheep, American bison, porcupine, coyote, mule deer, waterfowl, and more. In particular, the island has proven to be a valuable genetic pool for bison breeding and conservation purposes. Oh, he's up. I got him up. Downtown Salt Lake City centers on Temple Square, which is the epicenter for the Mormon community. We just arrived in downtown Salt Lake City. We're gonna take a walk around. At first, when I came down here, I didn't know if parking was gonna be an issue or not. So I was about to start searching for parking all over the place, but turns out you can park right at the shopping mall, the City Creek Mall, I think that's what it's called. But there's a parking below the shopping mall. The first 2 hours is free. It's an indoor parking garage, and every hour after that's $2. So it's cheaper than any of the street lots that I saw. Next time you're in Salt Lake City, the option for parking, if you have your own car, is to park at the mall, again downtown. Public transportation is efficient and easy to use, so getting around without a car is no problem. we're at Temple Square now, which is the center of the Mormon community. They have a bunch of different buildings. There's the main temple, and then they have other like a library, and there's
Church.
There's
And
there's a museum, the museum of the.
Yeah, and it's pretty
history.
impressive. All these Mormon buildings, they're like huge and massive.
And the architecture is really nice, and the buildings are really well kept. I'm gonna have to do on the voiceover. You'll hear me explain more about the Mormon religion. Temple Square is a 10-acre complex owned by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Contained within Temple Square are the Salt Lake Temple, Tabernacle, Assembly Hall, Siegel Monument, and 2 visitor centers.
When I'm not, I'm here. I know we used to have it all. No, I'm not, I'm here. Wish I could have broke this fall. I need you now. I don't care how.
So now we're walking into the different buildings of the Temple Square, and we just walked into the Tabernacle. The big dome one was the Tabernacle, and then the second one was the Assembly Center. And the Tabernacle, I don't even know what they did there. We didn't get information, but there are really 2 really nice like young Mormon girls that were working at the assembly, and they told us that is used as a it used to be where they worship, where they have Sunday school or Sunday worship, and then now it's being used as as an area for, what was it? Do you remember?
Just assembly, and they listen organ music and
performances and things like that. So yeah, we're headed going to the Family History Library and the Church History Museum.
I would do anything I need to.
The Family History Library is the largest genealogical library in the world and is open to the general public. Anyone has the option to set up a profile and trace their family roots using their massive database. We highly recommend doing so if you have the time. You might find a long-lost relative or 2 you never knew about.
Honest answer, but they can't feel the crushing weight of I don't know. I know I'm here and I can't change the past. And I want so bad to heal, but I keep coming back. I need you now.
Just adjacent to the Family History Library, you'll find the Church History Museum. Here, you'll find collections of Latter-day Saint art and artifacts. The museum is home to permanent exhibits as well as host to temporary exhibits throughout the year. It's right about time for lunch now, so we headed back to the City Creek Center. The food court located on the lower level has a wide assortment of food choices. All right, Red Iguana, SLC, killer Mexican food, and I got McDonald's.
Quarter pounder, rice and beans.
Taco, enchilada, and then tostada, and then whoa, rice. That's a lot of rice and beans.
Yeah.
All right, I got this quarter pounder, fries, a drink, and some chicken nuggets, all for the beautiful price of $9. This is the food court at Creek City Mall in Salt Lake City downtown. I was skeptical on what you wanted to get here because it's a food court, but this is pretty damn good actually, this Mexican food. I just tried it. Next, we head over to the Utah State Capitol. We almost skipped this spot, but so glad we didn't. So we're in the we're at Utah now this time.
We at the Utah Capitol, but
Oh yeah,
when you
let's turn around so we
Yeah.
get away from the sun, huh?
when you look at when you look for Utah in your navigator in your Google Maps, make sure that it's capital
Of Salt Lake City.
of Salt Lake City. Yeah, like Utah State Capitol, not the Capitol Hill, because it's two different spots.
Yeah, I did. I made the mistake. I put Capitol Hill, took us to a different spot.
It looks cool. It's big, white, have a big dome, and you can see mountains from here.
It's super clean. I mean, this is one of the nicest capitals, one of the nicer ones I've been to. This one's even better than the one in Austin.
Yeah, let's see how is it inside.
Okay, we'll see you guys in a second. The Capitol was built sometime between 1912 and 1916. The neoclassical revival Corinthian-style building was designed by architect Richard Kelting. It is a magnificent building both inside and out, and sits atop a hill with stunning views of downtown Salt Lake and its surroundings. This is the Place Heritage Park located near Hogle Zoo and the mouth of Emigration Canyon. It encourages visitors to step back in time and see Utah during its early settlement stages. It was said that Brigham Young, who was suffering from altitude sickness, looked out at the valley from the back of his wagon on July 24, 1847 and declared, "This is the right place. Drive on." The Pony Express Monument signifies one point along the 1,966-mile route beginning at St. Joseph, Missouri, and ending in Sacramento, California. It pays homage to the days when mail service and newspaper delivery were done using relays of horse-mounted riders that operated between 1860 and 1861. As a bonus stop, you can also visit the world's first Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is where it all started. The restaurant has been remodeled into a prototypical looking KFC, but the location serves as more of a hybrid restaurant and museum. Unfortunately for us, it was closed that day, so we couldn't explore the inside. As always, if you enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful, be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below and consider subscribing to our channel.